Have you ever thought about the hidden messages you send into your living space through the objects you place around you? We often overlook these subtle habits, thinking they have little impact on our lives, but they may hold the key to unlocking prosperity, wealth, and good fortune. Welcome to Buddhist Wisdom Daily, where we explore the deep connections between the spiritual and the material world. Today, we will explore a fascinating topic that may change the way you view your living space forever. We're diving into a small but profound habit, placing objects on a chair. While it may seem like a harmless act, in the world of energy and Feng Shui, it carries powerful meanings that can either block or invite positive energy into your life. Stick with me until the end, as we uncover the everyday items that you should never place on a chair, and how doing so could be silently pushing away your financial opportunities and prosperity. But before we dive deeper, let me invite you to share a positive affirmation in the comments below. Something simple like, "I welcome prosperity into my life," or "I am open to new opportunities." I encourage you to speak positivity into existence, because even the smallest commitment to your financial growth can have profound effects. A chair isn't just a place to sit. In the world of energy and Feng Shui, a chair represents much more. It symbolizes stability, your position in life, and your receptivity to what the universe has to offer. It's where you ground yourself, where you rest, and where you engage with the world, whether that's connecting with others or focusing on your own thoughts. In a sense, the chair represents your inner state. When it is cluttered, filled with objects, or covered in items that carry negative energy, it symbolizes internal chaos or a lack of readiness to accept new, positive things into your life. There are certain items that can block the flow of prosperity when placed on a chair. Although these items may seem harmless, they carry energy that can disrupt the harmony of your space and hinder your financial and emotional well-being. Let's dive deeper into this. 1. Dirty clothes. Many of us have the habit of tossing dirty clothes on a chair after a long, tiring day. Be it the work jacket we wore, our pajamas, or an outfit that's still waiting to be washed. But in energy work, clothing holds far more than just the dust or dirt of the day. Our clothes carry the energy of our experiences. The stress from work, exhaustion, or even unresolved emotions can linger in the fibers of our clothing. When we throw these clothes on a chair, we are unknowingly covering the space with negative energy that blocks the flow of prosperity and peace into our lives. Think about this. How do you feel when you walk into a room and see clothes scattered on a chair? Does it bring a sense of calm, or does it remind you of unfinished business and uncompleted tasks? This clutter becomes a silent burden, reminding us that there is more to do, more to resolve. In Buddhist teachings, the act of leaving things incomplete can create inner unrest. We are told that clinging to attachments and unfinished actions leads to suffering. Every item left unresolved, whether it's a task or an item on a chair, contributes to the buildup of stagnant energy, weighing us down both mentally and spiritually. To counter this, the solution is simple yet profound. By giving your clothes a proper space, such as a coat rack, a laundry basket, or even a dedicated corner, you allow the chair to remain clear, ready to receive new energy. A clean and organized space creates an energetic environment that fosters rest, clarity, and openness to new opportunities. This simple practice can be a powerful step toward clearing both physical and emotional clutter. 2. Old wallets and financial documents. Your wallet is more than just a place for money. It's a direct reflection of your relationship with wealth and abundance. If you casually toss your wallet on a chair, you are sending a subconscious message that your finances are not important. The same applies to old financial documents, unpaid bills, or outdated contracts. These items carry the energy of past struggles, anxieties, and challenges. When you place them on a chair, You are symbolically holding on to financial baggage, resisting the flow of new energy and new opportunities. In Buddhism, we are often reminded of the importance of letting go of attachments to the past. The Buddha himself said, "When you let go of the past, you create space for the future." Old bills and expired contracts, much like emotional baggage, hold heavy, stagnant energy. By placing them on a chair, you unknowingly block the flow of positive energy that could bring about financial opportunities and stability. Financial stagnation, in many cases, is directly tied to our attachment to past struggles. To bring a shift in your financial energy, consider organizing your wallet and financial documents. Keep them in a closed drawer, a storage box, or a dedicated cabinet. This small act of tidying up not only enhances the energy of your space, but also signals to the universe that you are ready to receive new opportunities. The simple act of creating order in your finances can serve as a catalyst for attracting new wealth and prosperity into your life. 3. Mirrors and reflective objects. Mirrors are powerful tools in Feng Shui. They reflect light, amplify energy, and can bring a sense of balance to a room. However, when placed on a chair, mirrors create an imbalance. The reflective nature of a mirror contrasts with the stillness and support that a chair is meant to provide. If a mirror reflects an empty chair, it can evoke feelings of loneliness or emotional distance. And if it reflects clutter or mess, it only amplifies the chaos and negative energy in your space. In Buddhist thought, we are often reminded of the importance of balance and harmony. The middle way teaches us to avoid extremes and to create equilibrium within ourselves and our surroundings. When we disrupt the energy of a chair, an object that symbolizes rest, stillness, and grounding, we create a space that is no longer supportive of peace and clarity. To avoid this disruption, it's important to ensure that mirrors and reflective objects are not placed on chairs. Instead, place them in locations where they reflect light and positive energy, without distorting or disrupting the energy of spaces meant for rest and connection. A reflective object should enhance the flow of energy, not create imbalance. By making these simple adjustments, we can foster a space of tranquility and harmony. 4. Sharp objects. Sharp objects like knives and scissors represent a cutting, disruptive energy. Whether they are used to chop vegetables or cut paper, the purpose of sharp objects is always to separate, divide, or remove. But when placed on a chair, this energy is transferred into the space where you rest or seek stability. The chair, as we've discussed earlier, is meant to provide grounding, support, and stillness. By placing sharp objects on the sacred space, we are introducing an energy of disturbance and disruption. In Buddhist teachings, the act of cutting is symbolic of breaking attachments or severing connections. The Buddha famously said, "Attachment is the root of suffering." This attachment can manifest in various forms, whether it's clinging to material possessions, unhealthy relationships, or unresolved emotional baggage. Sharp objects placed on a chair may be a subtle reminder that we are holding on to something we need to let go of. Perhaps an unresolved issue, a lingering fear, or a toxic relationship. Over time, this disruption can lead to anxiety, irritability, and an overall lack of consistency in our personal and financial lives. It may feel as though we are always on edge, unable to find peace or stability. The constant, subtle disturbance from these objects can affect our ability to relax, think clearly, and make sound decisions. To restore balance, consider keeping sharp objects, like knives and scissors, in their proper places. Whether it's a kitchen drawer, toolbox, or a dedicated storage area, this small but significant act brings clarity and harmony, ensuring that the chair can fulfill its purpose of grounding and supporting you. By making this change, you create the space for peace, both physically and mentally. 5. Mobile phones. In today's world, our mobile phones are like extensions of our very being. They are constantly receiving and transmitting energy from notifications, calls, messages, and updates. But as helpful as they are, mobile phones are also one of the most energetically chaotic objects in our lives. They bring in a constant stream of information, tasks, and distractions, pulling our attention in multiple directions. When you place your phone on a chair, a space meant for rest and relaxation, you are inviting all this chaos into a place that should be calm and grounded. The Buddha often spoke of the importance of mindfulness, of being fully present in each moment. He encouraged us to let go of distractions, to focus on the present, and to find peace within ourselves. In today's world, however, it can feel impossible to escape the constant pull of digital distractions. Just as the Buddha would meditate to quiet the mind, we must also create space in our daily lives for true relaxation and connection with ourselves. When we place our phones on a chair, we are not only inviting the chaos of external distractions into our sacred space, but we are also allowing it to affect our ability to connect meaningfully with others. It disrupts our ability to focus, to truly relax, and to be present in the moment. In the same way that a Zen master would turn off distractions to meditate, we need to ensure that our physical space is not overwhelmed by them. The solution here is simple. Create a designated space for your phone when you come home, perhaps a tray near the entrance or a drawer in your study. This small act allows you to reclaim your space and your energy, letting your chair remain a peaceful place for rest and reconnection with yourself and others. Just as the Buddha taught the importance of quieting the mind to connect with our true nature, we too can create a space where we are not constantly interrupted by the external noise of technology. 6. Keys are more than just practical tools to unlock doors. They are powerful symbols of control, access, and protection. They represent our ability to move freely, to access different parts of our lives, and to maintain control over our personal spaces. But when you carelessly place your keys on a chair, you're sending a message that your sense of control and organization is out of balance. The Buddha taught us that true freedom comes not from external possessions, but from inner peace and control over our desires. Freedom is the path to liberation, he said. However, when we scatter our keys on a chair, we are symbolically allowing chaos to enter our space, disrupting the balance of stillness and movement. Keys represent movement, whether it's the freedom to come and go or the access to various aspects of life, while chairs represent stillness and rest. By placing them together, we disturb this balance, which can lead to forgetfulness, distraction, and a general sense of instability. When we carelessly throw our keys onto a chair, we are allowing external chaos to affect our personal space, which could eventually make us feel disconnected or disorganized. The energy of keys is linked to how we manage and control our lives, and placing them in a chaotic manner symbolizes a disorganized internal state. To bring harmony to this energy, consider keeping your keys in a designated spot, such as a tray by the door or a hook near your entryway. This simple act of organization not only brings balance to your physical space, but it also symbolizes a conscious choice to maintain control and clarity in your life. When you restore order to where you place your keys, you consciously choose stability and organization, both of which are essential for cultivating prosperity and peace of mind. 7. Shoes are symbols of movement, carrying the energy of the places we've been and the paths we've walked. They pick up dirt, dust, and the energy of the external world. And when placed on a chair, they introduce chaotic and negative energy into a space that should remain calm and clean. In Buddhist teachings, we are encouraged to maintain balance and harmony in our lives. The Buddha's middle way reminds us that balance between opposites is key to inner peace. When we place shoes, something grounded and dirty, onto a chair, which represents elevation, cleanliness, and rest, we reverse the natural order of high and low. This simple act of placing shoes on a chair disrupts the flow of energy in the room, which can lead to feelings of instability, anxiety, and disorder in our personal lives. The chair, intended for rest and stillness, becomes a place of imbalance. By simply making a conscious effort to keep shoes off chairs and place them in a designated space, like a shoe rack or under a bench, we can restore balance in our living space. This action brings order and calm, allowing the chair to retain its peaceful, supportive energy. This small change will not only improve the energy of your home, but will help you cultivate emotional and financial stability, promoting a smoother flow of opportunities and peace in your life. 8. Laptops and tablets. Laptops and tablets in today's world are tied to our work, responsibilities, and the constant flow of tasks. They carry the energy of stress, unfinished business, and digital clutter. When we place a laptop on a chair, we are inviting this chaotic energy into a space that should be reserved for relaxation, rest, and mental clarity. The Buddha often emphasized the importance of detachment and being present in the moment. He reminded his followers that the mind is everything. What you think, you become. When we bring work into our relaxation space, we invite stress into our lives, making it harder to relax, think clearly, and even make sound decisions. By creating a designated space for our laptops, whether it's a desk, storage drawer, or workstation, we can keep the chair as a place of grounding and relaxation. This conscious decision to separate work from rest allows the energy in our home to flow freely, promoting both physical rest and mental clarity. Just as the Buddha would meditate to quiet the mind, we too can create a space where we can fully disconnect and recharge, free from the distractions of technology. 9 old or torn pillows, by their very nature, are symbols of comfort, rest, and recovery. They are meant to support us physically as we rest, rejuvenate, and heal. However, when pillows become old, torn, or worn out, they carry the energy of exhaustion, stress, and physical wear. In Buddhist practice, the importance of care and attention to one's environment is frequently emphasized. The Buddha taught that we must not only care for our physical health, but also the space around us, as it reflects our inner state. When you clean the outside, you clean the inside, the Buddha taught, implying that a cluttered, tired space can contribute to a cluttered mind. Placing these worn-out pillows on a chair introduces negative energy into the space meant for rest and relaxation, making it harder to recharge and connect with others. By allowing this energy to linger, we hinder our ability to heal emotionally and physically. Investing in new, high-quality pillows to support your comfort and well-being is a simple yet powerful solution. By ensuring that your pillows are fresh, clean, and in good condition, you create an environment that nurtures your emotional and physical needs. This small act not only enhances the aesthetic of your home, but also ensures that the space where you rest and recover remains a supportive sanctuary for your body and mind. Now that we've explored the items to avoid, let's shift focus to how you can cultivate a positive energy flow in your home. The key is being intentional with your space, which sets the stage for abundance, peace, and prosperity. Start by keeping your chairs clean and free from clutter, allowing them to remain symbols of stability and rest. Similarly, organizing your financial documents and personal items in designated spaces helps maintain order and clarity in your environment. Establishing a routine that includes regularly cleaning and refreshing your living space further supports this flow, ensuring that your home remains an open space for positive energy to circulate. It's also essential to pay attention to the energy of the objects around you. Are they aligned with your goals, or are they creating subtle blocks that hinder your progress? By making these small but significant changes, you're not only enhancing your physical space, but also nurturing your inner world, creating room for new opportunities and growth to come your way. Every small action, from placing your clothes on a chair to organizing your finances, sends a message to the universe about what you are ready to receive. Whether you realize it or not, these actions shape your energy and influence your reality. If you want to invite wealth, prosperity, and good fortune into your life, it all begins with the simple act of creating a space that reflects those desires. A peaceful, organized environment is not just a reflection of order, it is a reflection of your willingness to receive abundance and peace into your life. Remember, your living space is a mirror of your inner world. When you take care of your home, you are, in essence, taking care of yourself and your future. Just as you clear physical clutter, you are also clearing mental clutter, creating room for the things you truly want. The way you treat your surroundings sends a powerful signal to the universe about the life you wish to create. Thank you for watching and for taking the first step towards a more peaceful and prosperous life. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your positive affirmations in the comments below. By doing so, you create a space of positivity not just for yourself, but for others as well. Let's continue this journey together, transforming our lives one small habit at a time. Be sure to check out our other videos on Buddhist Wisdom Daily, where we dive deeper into how to apply these teachings to every aspect of your life and begin attracting the wealth, joy, and fulfillment you truly deserve. Keep watching, stay mindful, and may your path be filled with light and abundance.